Hello, hello, CraftingMantis here, and welcome back to another episode of Vegetarian Hardcore. So in the last episode, we ended up getting our fresh start on all of this, and we did a little bit of mining, we did a little bit of adventuring, a little bit of exploring, so let's go ahead and... Yeah, that's what I thought. The sun is starting to go down, which is something that is not necessarily a good thing. We really need to find ourselves some sheep so we can make a bed. I don't want to go too far away from here. Yeah, I probably should have planned that a little bit better for the episode, but it was one of those. It's like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started because we did end up ending off the episode on day one, but we ended up coming out here and kind of exploring exploring the area, kind of seeing what we had, and figured out a area that would be really good for our starting base. And I am not seeing a whole lot of animals around here, so that is going to make things a little bit difficult. So I guess I am going to end up having to kind of enjoy the night in the base. We'll go do some mining and stuff. And I guess while we're doing that, I could, kind of go over some of the plans and stuff for the episode today. So let's go ahead. We'll get this switched over so you guys can see a little bit better in the lovely dark. But we'll come back up. Maybe we'll come back up here and get into our mining thing, because that is one thing that we are going to run into, is that it's it gets dark quick for some reason. It always seems to get really dark really quick. But for today's episode, what I want to get accomplished is that I want to at least get started on our starter base, because it's one of those that we really need a place of operation, and I really don't want to be in a cave for this entire time, because that would definitely not be something that would be uber fun, and it's not very pretty either. So gonna take a listen. Yeah, okay, so we're not too far away from the lava. That's one of the things that I've been trying to find. I've been trying to find the lava. Ooh, we've got some more redstone here. Because lava, granted, I do not have a bucket at the moment, so that should... I probably shouldn't be doing this, but, hey. Why not take the risk, right? But yeah, so the plan for today, to go ahead and get started on our base, okay, there is a lava, and is it an actual, oh, it is, sweet, it is an actual lava lake. So let's go ahead and get this cleared out, so we can actually, okay, and there's a little bit of a cave over there. Alright, coolness. But yeah, so get the starter base set up so that we can have some storage, and then we've also got crafting area. We also need to find ourselves some sheep so that we can get some wool. So for right now, we'll just have to have just like a regular little pen and stuff. So we can't get too many of the sheep, but we should be able to. Oh yeah, it looks like it comes around. Oh, okay. We got a little bit of, a little bit of a cave over here. Okay. So far, so good. All right. Awesome. So we got a little bit of a cave that we can end up exploring while we, while we kind of wait out the night. So that's, that's good. But yeah, so we need sheep for bed as well as for the build that I'm planning. And that's going to be, one of the things that, is kind of a primary building block for it, because with the Japanese, Japanese style, I definitely like the ones with the, the white screens. And so that's kind of what the starter base is going to be kind of inspired by. So kind of like just a small little temple kind of thing. So I'm really, really excited to kind of get that built, and then, just kind of, having that whole thing where it's like, hey, yeah, you just don't die, because yeah, there's no coming back from this. So it'll definitely be interesting to see how many episodes we end up going with this, because, I mean, the goal is to get all of the achievements for this. I can't remember if I had mentioned that in the first episode. And yeah, so we need to get all of the achievements or advancements. I can never remember which one's which, because it's advancements and... Hold on. We can solve it. Advancements. Okay. So in Java, it's advancements, and Bedrock it's achievements. So yeah, I have problems keeping them, kind of separated. But yeah, so it is. So we can definitely get started on a base and stuff. Oh, and I should probably shield. Oh, and where's my torches? Did I run out of torches? I did. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go out there. And I'm like, oh hey, yeah, no torches. Oh my gosh. Okay. Mantis apparently isn't thinking fully, you know, doing this. But let's go ahead and we can explore this cave a little bit. Yeah, because we are definitely not... Okay, that doesn't look like it goes very far. Yeah, this doesn't go very far. All right. And then let's go ahead and come around here. But yeah, so we've got to do all of the achievements. Ooh, and we got gold achievements, or advancements. Oh, there's another lava. Oh, and that's a really big thing. I really don't want to go there without having any... Oh, and that... Ooh, and that was a creeper. So we are just going to do that. And do that since we've got... Yeah, as soon as we've got the light up here already. So we got to do all the advancements and, you know, kind of try to get moving forward and stuff with everything. I do not think I want to grab this. All right. Just so we can get all of the advancements and kind of get, you know, get through everything. And then, you know, also create a nice base and all of that as well. I will definitely have to remember that I need to come down here and explore this a little bit more. But yeah, so I think I am going to go and... Yeah, smelt up this iron as well as some of the ones from the last episode and kind of wait for a morning. That way we can actually get moving forward because I know we've already kind of, you know, rambled on for quite some time. But that way we can go out and start getting materials and start kind of clearing the area so we can get, you know, get at least the beginning of this build and get someplace safe where we can actually, you know, kind of live and survive. So it is finally daytime, so let's go see if we can't find ourselves some lovely sheepers so we can, you know, kind of coax them. And also, I want to go ahead and start, you know, kind of punching stuff just so that we can end up trying to get some lovely seeds, which, yep, we've already got a couple of those. Okay, and then we got a skelly bob over there, which we need to worry about. And then this guy, hi, ooh, ow, that hurt. Okay. Yay, we got Monster Hunter. Oh, and then the other thing, I kind of forgot that the iron armor was an advancement. And so I ended up, because with the armor that I got, I ended up, yeah, I made it so that, you know, I made a helmet because that was kind of what I had left over. And so it was like, okay, well, I'll go ahead and, you know, I'll go ahead and make myself that. And then, yeah, I ended up getting the suit up achievement. I'm like, no, I'm supposed to do that on camera. I'm like, oops. So, yeah, so I ended up doing that, yeah. Oh, is that, I can't tell. What is that? Is that stone? I think that might be stone. All right, I need to get out of the water here. But, yeah, so I need to find some sheepers. And that way we can, you know, we can end up getting some wool. And then I need to remember kind of where I saw them. Because the issue, too, is that this, you know, these kind of areas, you also end up getting wolves spawn. And, of course, wolves, they don't particularly like sheep. And, yeah, I know there's some in the, yeah, they're usually in this. So we shall definitely see, yeah, because I think this is, yeah, there we go. I was going to say that I think this is the area that I saw that one sheepers, because we were mining for coal up here. Oh, how much did you give me? You gave me one. That is not going to help me out in terms of trying to make a bed, because a bed is going to be fantastic. And that is one of the differences between this and like the MHC, because with the MHC, you're not allowed to sleep. Ooh, and we got several sheepers over here. Okay, I will definitely need to remember this so that we can kind of come back here and gain sheep. Do we have? Yes. Okay, so we got 3 white wool, so we can actually make a bed, which is fantastic. All right. So then, what the goal then is to kind of gather up seeds. We need to start. We need to grow some wheat so that we can actually get. Kind of coax these guys over and into a pen. That way we can start harvesting the lovely weed. So I am going to go ahead and open a cow. Lovely. Several cows. Nice. I'll have to remember that. We've got cows over here too. But yeah, so I'm going to gather up seeds and then, you know, also make a bed and all of that. And then try to get started kind of clearing out and harvesting this area so that we can actually get started on the base. Ha, the first night of sleep. This makes me so happy that, you know, we finally got a bed. That, yeah, that definitely makes it so much easier. So I figured I'd bring you guys back since, you know, we kind of, you know, completed the day, got to actually sleep for the first time, which is absolutely fantastic. But yeah, so I'm just, you know, I'm back over at this area that, you know, we had kind of identified before. I've got a little bit of the seeds planted, so I've got a seedy place now as, you know, as an actual, you know, achievement, which is fantastic. I'm just, you know, I'm just clearing out all the stuff in this area to, you know, kind of create an, you know, nice little section for our beginning, you know, our beginning house. So I'm going to go and get back to work trying to clear out more of these trees. All right, so I've got the area all cleared out. I've kind of, you know, added in some additional dirt so we can actually fit. Granted, terraforming is definitely going to be a must once I get a little bit more dirt. And once I actually get the house in place, because as you can see, we had to expand it this way, yeah, pretty far out. But this is going to be kind of the size of the starter house, so a lot of this is actually going to be porch. That is not what we're going to do right now. I finally got some wheat from this, you know, this little farm area, and it is still relatively morning. And so I wanted to go back to the spawn area to go ahead and try to get some of those sheepers to follow us over here. As, yeah, we need that wool, and it would be really nice if I actually had some, like, bones or something, as I could use some white dye. Oh, though I just thought of it, I think I saw some lily of the valleys over in the dark oak forest, and I think I'm traveling in the wrong direction. Nice. All right, that is definitely not good. All right, well, I'll go and head towards the dark oak forest and the jungle, and then once we get there, then we can go ahead and grab some sheep. So apparently I was traveling in the right direction. There's actually mountains over there. I didn't realize that. So yeah, I got a little confused. I'm sitting here, it's like, wait a minute. Go back, and it's like, yeah, no, I was going in the right direction. This is so weird. But yeah, so we've got a sheepers. Oh yes, here we go. We've got some lily of the valley, so we can get some white dye from this, and that'll make things a lot easier, because then we can dye the sheep white, which is what we need. So we got one sheep so far. I know there were several over here, so I'm going to go through, gather up these sheepers, and then bring them all the way back to base, which should be a rather fun thing, especially considering that, you know, we're in a dark oak forest, and yeah, baddies can come and, you know, want to eat our faces and all of that. So okay, we've got 3 sheepers so far. Hopefully I can find a 4th, because I know there's a 4th one hanging around here, one that's actually a white sheep. Which is, yeah, like I said, is the wool that, you know, that we need. So let me get these guys back to base and I'll meet you there. So I finally got our little friends over here. So we've got a gray one and then 3 white ones. So I went ahead and bred up because I had 2 pieces of wheat. So I'm like, okay, do you know what? I'm going to go ahead and breed these guys up so that I can end up, yeah, having a little bit more wool. So hopefully we can end up getting enough for, you know, for our starter base here. And then I ended up with 1 cow, and I thought, you know, that is enough. We just need 1 cow for milk. And so, yeah, so we don't really need any more than that. But at some point, I do want to get these guys into a proper pen, but that may have to wait until we actually start, like, the major base. This is just our starter home, someplace safe to rest our head while we get ready to actually make the main base. Because we definitely need to go out exploring and find a really good spot for it. So with this, let's see, let's go ahead and switch over. We're going to need to switch these things. So we're basically just going to end up creating a little thing here. These are where you can actually enter into the main base area, and then I'm going to end up filling in this entire area with the planks here, just like this. And this is going to end up creating the porch as well as the base for our actual home. And so I'm going to go ahead and get all these in place so we can start kind of building some of the other parts of the base as well. So I'm bringing you guys back for a progress update as I have the porch all done. So this is going to be like the main area of the, the porch and stuff. And so we're definitely going to have this lit up. Granted, once I get some more iron and stuff, I want to replace this with, like lanterns hanging from the roof. But for now, we're going to have to deal with, with torches for right now. So the wall is actually going to end up being sort of too thick. We are going to be, let's see, because it's, 1, 2 here and here. And then with this, we are actually going to be doing something a little bit different with the front door. And we're going to be bringing it across like this. And I just activated the thing. So let's do that. And then these are actually going to come here, and then those are going to come down. So the door is actually a little bit taller on this. And I wanted, I just wanted to do something a little bit different with, with that. And then, let's see, we got the fences here. So these are going to end up kind of creating like a little screen type thing. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think this is going to be our bar across. I'm pretty sure. But I figured I would go ahead and do the first section here because the side walls are pretty much going to be all the same. And I definitely do not have enough wool right now to fully accomplish all of this. So I'm definitely going to have to do a whole bunch of, grind work and stuff, trying to get, enough wool so we can actually get this all done. But even if we don't, if I can at least get this one in, we are protected and we can see out. I don't know if like skeletons can actually shoot through fences. I'm not 100% sure. We can definitely find out. Let's see, and then this one is going to be like that, and then this is actually going to have glass. I need to find some lovely sand so that we can actually smelt that into some glass. But for right now, let's do this. And so that'll mark where the windows are supposed to be. And then let's go ahead and grab this. And then these are going to come around like this on the sides that actually have windows. So let's see. Let's go ahead and get back here a little bit so you guys can actually see it. But yeah, so that's kind of what, the sides and stuff are going to end up, running into my, trying to run into my berry bushes at least. And then that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get the walls up, and then I might do the roof as well because, yeah, it's a little bit complicated because I'm actually using the, the kind of the curved roof for this. And yeah, and it looks like I'm going to have to get some more spruce too. But hey, no, there's no spruce around here. Not at all. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and continue working on this and then bring you guys back probably once I get this done. So I was out exploring trying to find a river. As you can see, I found a river, but there's a village over there. So I'm going to take a screenshot of this because this is something I don't want to be dealing with villagers today or, raiding a village or anything. I'm just here to grab some sand so we can make some glass. And so we will save that for a different day. But yeah, we've also got another dark oak forest over here. So it looks like there's 2 dark oak forests. Oh, and there were sheep over here. Blah. All right. Well, that's good to know that, we did have more sheep over here. In fact, I've got my shears on me. So I think I'm going to go over there and I'm going to shear them. But yeah, I just want to make sure that I have enough glass for our windows. And then I'm going to go shear those sheep and then I'm going to head back to base. So I was putting the finishing touches on the house and all of that to include a mine shaft down here to y = 11. And look at this. This is my hole. Up there is the house. Right here are diamonds. We didn't even really have to go anywhere in order to get these. This is, oh my word. We're just going to plug that up. Nope. We are definitely not ready for a mine shaft. It's already bad enough that this ended up going through a cave, which I'm just passing through right now. So, oh my gosh, there is a mine shaft underneath our house. Okay. So that definitely is, yeah. Well, that's definitely going to give us a lot to explore. We got a mine shaft down there, which most likely means a spider spawner. So we can end up getting a string farm. I've definitely had some good luck in terms of finding other kinds of spawners with the mine shafts, the regular spawners, like the spider skeletons. So that would be really awesome if we could actually find that. But yeah, so the house is all done. But before I showed that off, I wanted to come over here because, yeah, I've been having to be really, really careful here of late because, yeah, it all almost ended on episode 2. This right here, this was a creeper. A creeper came out of the woods and was like, oh, hi, how you doing? I wasn't looking, and boom, and yeah, I wasn't even recording. I'm like, oh my gosh, that would have so sucked if I would have actually got blown up and I wasn't recording. Granted, at that point on episode 2, I'd probably be like, okay, do you know what? We're starting all over. And because when we're recording this, I haven't even released episode 1 yet. So it's like, yeah. So let's not die on episode 2. That would be phenomenal. And I really don't have a good view of this house. There we go. Okay. Over here, make sure, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to end up having to make it so that I've got a little bit more of an area where mobs have to go through and not going to be able to spawn. But yeah, so this is our little Japanese temple for our starter base. Definitely really, really happy with the way that it turned out. And the roof is mob proof. I ended up dyeing all of the sheep brown. I've dyed 2 of them back to white now so that we can get some more of the white wool. I mean, yeah, so it's all mob proof, so nothing's going to end up spawning up there and then falling on my head, which is going to be fantastic. But yeah, so we've got the nice area here that goes all the way around. And yeah, and then these nice little, they're almost like torii gates for the front. You can't from this angle can't really see it. So let's I need to clear out some of this area just so I can get some good shots of what I built. But yeah, so if we come over here, so I try to kind of create the front a little bit like a torii gate in terms of this little thing right here. So probably in the main base we'll end up having some actual like torii gates and stuff because I'm gonna end up creating like an actual like full complex, kind of in the Japanese style, then nice zen area to calm down and cool off after trying to get blown up by creepers. But yeah, so this is it. This is the house. So we actually have a nice little place now to rest our head and kind of relax. We got plenty of storage over here, and then I'm starting to kind of fill in some of the different crafting areas in here. And then like this cartography table, my hope is as soon as we have enough iron and stuff to get an anvil so we can make banners to mark maps, so we can actually use that to kind of explore and stuff like that. But yeah, and then this goes down to where where we're going to be mining and stuff. And then we've got a nice little bed up here. I still need to decorate up here, but I know this episode is getting a little bit long, and so I didn't want to do too much more. That way, we can go ahead and, save some of that for another episode. So yeah, so that we now have a nice humble abode that we can, store everything in and stuff. So I need to do some terraforming and stuff around here. Maybe get some, better farms going so that we have a little bit more variety. But next episode, we are going to go and visit the village. See if we can't find more variety of food, because the berries have definitely been very yummy. But I could definitely go for, some potatoes. Some potatoes would be fantastic. That way, I've got the smokers all ready so we can make a whole bunch of baked potatoes. So that's going to make me extremely happy in the tummy. But yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. And, I do apologize if you guys found this a little bit too long. If you did, let me know down in the description, I keep saying that, down in the comments. And then, yeah, that way I can kind of adjust. Because like I said, this hasn't been released, or first episode hasn't been released. So I have not seen the comments on the first episode as of yet. So yeah, so I definitely hope that you guys have enjoyed this episode. And if you did, definitely hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, click the Mantis icon to subscribe, then hit the bell button to get notified when I put out additional content. Want to check out more of my videos? Try the one on the left, or you could check out the playlist on the right. That's it for now, but I'll see you guys in the next episode.